Lost in Dragon Ball. Chapter 12. The God Who Eats Reality. The hunger of a god is not for food, but for what should not exist. The fracture god stirs. The god of hunger, the first of the 6 fracture gods, stood tall above Saitama, Kael, and Vegeta. His body radiated a warmth not unlike a dying star, and yet the space around him grew colder with every breath he took. Molten bronze skin, eyes like twin eclipses, his aura throbbed with ancient, half-erased energy. He said nothing. Saitama crossed his arms. "So, you're one of the good guys?" The fracture god tilted his head. "I consume that which cannot be, timelines that shouldn't, thoughts that linger too long, dreams left unfulfilled. I am not good. I am necessary." Kael raised her blaster, uncertain. "And are we something that shouldn't exist?" He turned to her. "No. But he will make you so." Vegeta stepped forward, tension thick in the air. "We're not here to debate philosophy. Do you want to stop Goku or not?" The fracture god closed his eyes. "I want to consume the convergence. It poisons the multiverse." "That's close enough," Saitama muttered. Transference. With a pulse of his energy, the god of hunger created a sphere of reality around them, a temporary stability field. "Step into me," he said. Saitama scratched his bald head. "We're doing what now? Your bodies are not built for transition between layered timelines. I will carry you until we reach the anchored realm." Vegeta grumbled. "I swear if this turns out to be some metaphysical stomach." In a blink, the world shifted. They emerged in a city of shattered mirrors, skyscrapers that flickered between states, streets made of time glass, clouds leaking memories. Kael fell to her knees. "This is Earth?" "No," said the fracture god. "This is what remains when Earth is overwritten too many times." Saitama blinked. "Neat." The key Thralls. The moment their feet touched the mirrored ground, alarms echoed through the sky. Drones with crimson eyes poured out from above, but these were not like the ones Saitama had seen before. These drones screamed. They twisted midair, forming into humanoid shapes, limbs sculpted from shattered ki, their faces blank save for Goku's burning insignia. Behind them came figures, former warriors of Earth, Namekians, even Silence, all with the same dead eyes. Kael hissed. "Thralls!" Vegeta narrowed his eyes. "They've been upgraded. These aren't just puppets anymore." Saitama stepped forward. "All right then. Let's see how upgraded they really are." The first wave charged. A new kind of pain. Saitama punched the lead Thrall into oblivion, but something was wrong. He didn't feel the usual impact. Instead, his arm tingled. A sensation he hadn't felt in years. Not pain. Not damage. But something deeper, like a memory being plucked from his nerves. He staggered. Kael shouted. "They're leeching your essence! They feed on paradox!" Vegeta blasted 2 Thralls midair, then landed beside Saitama. "You okay?" Saitama shook his head. "They're not hitting me. They're draining me." The fracture god turned, eyes flaring. "They are avatars of convergence. They seek to erase anomalies. You are the biggest one." Vegeta snarled. "Then we protect him." Unleashing the hunger. The fracture god raised one hand. In an instant, the battlefield twisted. Streets curved upward into spirals. Buildings collapsed inward, time froze. The Thralls slowed, their forms breaking apart. The god of hunger opened his mouth. He inhaled, not air, but concept. The very idea of the Thralls began to vanish. Screams turned to echoes, then to silence. Kael watched in awe. "He's eating their presence." Vegeta looked uneasy. "Even for me, that's disturbing." When it was over, nothing remained. No bodies. No dust. Just space where something once was. Saitama rubbed his arm. Okay. That was different. The god turned. We move. The next seal lies beneath what once was otherworld. The rift below heaven. Hours passed as they traversed the mirrored terrain. Eventually, they reached a cavern, a sinkhole in the sky, spiraling downward through collapsing realities. This is where souls used to go, Kael whispered, before Goku rewrote the afterlife. At the edge of the chasm floated a shrine. Symbols older than the Kai shimmered on its gate. Inside, stairs descending into nothingness. The god of hunger paused. I cannot follow here. This place rejects me. Saitama shrugged. Guess we'll go then. The three stepped forward. The air grew heavy. Gravity turned sideways. Whispers filled the dark. Memories not their own. Kael clenched her jaw. Someone's watching. A voice echoed, female, layered in 1,000 tones. So the outlier walks the road of gods. Saitama's eyes narrowed. Who's there? The one who judges. From the shadows stepped a figure, robes of pure time thread, eyes like collapsing stars. She bore a crown of broken halos. I am Kranoa. Or I was. Vegeta stepped forward. Supreme Kai of Time. You vanished after the Tournament of Power. She smiled sadly. Because I saw what Goku would become. I tried to stop it. I failed. Saitama tilted his head. And now? Kranoa looked at him. Now I judge. The next seal lies beyond me. But only those who carry intention may pass. Kael asked. What does that mean? Kranoa raised a hand. The stairs split into 3 paths. One leads to power. One to truth. One to loss. Each reveals a part of your soul. Choose and face it. They exchanged glances. Saitama took the middle. Vegeta took the left. Kael stepped right. Kranoa watched them vanish, her expression unreadable. Reflections. Saitama's path asterisk. He walked a barren wasteland. At its center, a mirror. He saw himself older, tired, forgotten. The world had moved on. No villains. No fans. Just silence. He touched the glass. It shattered. He moved on. Vegeta's path asterisk. A throne room of bones. His son, Trunks, stood beside a tyrant, Goku. Vegeta had joined him, not resisted. He screamed. But no sound came. Then the vision burned. Kael's path asterisk. Her resistance had failed. She had betrayed her people to survive. Goku had spared her. She wept, not for what was, but what could have been. Return. When they emerged, Kranoa waited. You passed. For now. Saitama asked. Will you help us? She shook her head. I cannot, but I will not stop you. The next fractured god lies beneath a sea of stars. Seek the one who sings in silence. She faded. Behind her, the gate opened. Saitama cracked his knuckles. Let's wake another god. To be continued.